I have a slight problem and, well, bear with me quickly. I'm just going to get everything here to show you exactly why. Hey everyone, welcome to the channel, and as you guys can see, I have quite a few tanks and quite a few things standing around here, and yes, I do have a problem. Maybe I have two problems, but we'll get to the other one in a little while. The first problem is that, as you guys can see, I have quite a few tanks and bowls, vases, and things standing around, plus the already up and running tanks, basically, that's standing here behind me, and this is somewhat all the space that I have in our apartment. I do still have a little bit of space off camera to my left here, but I'll get to that as well. Too many tanks, too many projects that I want to do, and way too little space. In one of my very first episodes of this channel, I released a video of future plans and ideas and all of that I had. I did showcase this tank here. Now, this tank here is another 3-foot aquarium that I also bought secondhand online, and the cupboard I also acquired a few months ago secondhand as well, which is, well, the cupboard belongs to this tank, though setting up another 3-foot tank at the moment is just impossible. I just don't have the space for it. So this tank here is really going to go up into storage, up into our basement, and the cupboard I want to go and use for the nano cubes and the vases and the bowl. Though again, there's still not enough space here for this cupboard even just to put somewhere. That is where we're going to come to what's behind the camera. This here is my, well, 4-foot terrarium, and it's been behind the scenes all this entire time. I've had it for several years now already, and I've been wanting to get rid of it for quite some time now. Though the idea is, once I actually get rid of this terrarium, I can actually take the aquarium cupboard and slide it into here, and that'll actually give me, well, space for about 3 more nano cubes that I can actually put on top of here. Everything is obviously easier said than done, and there wasn't a little bit of an unexpected surprise with this terrarium, which is going to be in a future video. But this is the main idea, to actually just get, well, a little bit more space, a little bit easier, though I do need to jump through a few hurdles that I need to get to first, but we will get to that at some point. Future me here. Unfortunately, my microphone malfunctioned and the audio got corrupted, so I'm refilming this here. A few of you have left a few comments in the previous video, and you guys were concerned about this shelf over here. Now, the shelf is nothing special. I bought it at IKEA a long time ago, and it is obviously not really meant to hold this much weight on it. Over the years, yes, it has deformed a little bit, though it is actually more than capable of carrying this much weight. I've seen pictures from other content creators that are using the exact same cupboard, and they actually have even more weight on it. Though I'm also a little bit concerned about the deformation of the top plate. It is sagging a little bit in the middle, though it does have 3 planks keeping it up, and it shouldn't really go anywhere or break anything. Many of you were concerned about the sides, that the top plank is actually not resting on top of the sides, rather that the sides are actually holding in the planks. Yet, as mentioned, the 3 planks in the middle, they are keeping it up. They are doing their job. I am planning on adding 1 more little nano cube on here. I'm going to talk more about that topic with Past Me, so I would say let me pass it on to Past Me again. As showcased in the beginning of the video, I still have these 2 nano cubes over here. Now, the little cube on the left here, I actually bought a few weeks ago at the Aqua Expo 2024. It was quite cheap. It was 15 euros. I don't know the dimensions of the tank now off my head. I'll put the dimensions up here, and it's just a simple little cube, though I still have this one here as well that I'm most probably going to be setting up on the cupboard here, and I'll show you guys why. So the nano cube in this box here is from Danila, and it is exactly the same aquarium to my left over here as the Beta Cube, though just 10 liters smaller. I just absolutely love these tanks from Danila. They have a panorama glass in the front, and they come as an all-inclusive set. Now, this one here I didn't buy brand new. I actually bought off the secondhand marketplaces as well, as I do of many of my things, and I got this one here for quite a bargain. I'll put the price up here of what I paid for it and what they actually cost brand new. I can't really remember on the top of my head now as well, but let me quickly take it out of the box for you guys so you can actually see the tank, what it actually all comes with, and then it's also just going to make a little bit more sense why I want to put it onto this cupboard here as well. Now this cube from Danele is a 20-liter tank, just over 5 gallons, I believe. So it's a little bit smaller than the Beta Nano Cube that I have behind me here, and I think it's actually just going to look quite cool. Having the Half Moon tank, then the 30-liter Beta Cube Nano Cube, and then the little Nano Cube, all stepping down. And this is also not going to add too much weight to the cupboard. The main weight of the two big tanks is actually going to be on the center cupboard, where I actually have some bracing in the middle. The other reason is I just have all the equipment for this tank as it comes as a ready-to-go kit. Now it comes with a little corner filter. The tank also comes with a very, very sleek little LED light, little nano light. Basically everything here to get the tank up and running and to get it started. And I do have substrate and all of the things lying around, so this would just be the best option to put on there. Stay tuned for this. This is definitely going to be, well, a cool little project that I have in mind. But let me get to, well, the biggest idea that I sort of have and the biggest solution for my entire problem. What is the big, well, idea and the big solution for my space problems? I did hint it out in a few videos, and in my future plans video, I also somewhat touched onto the topic, and that is to build a DIY aquarium shelf here on this wall at some point. This is going to be quite a big project, and I do want to DIY it as much as possible by myself. I'm not a woodworker, so building things out of wood and such is not my speciality. I do have a friend that is a graphics designer, and he builds some quite amazing furniture. I'm going to link his Instagram down in the description if you guys want to go check him out. He does some amazing work. Now, I do have a rough design that I just drew out a little bit. I'll put the picture up here of what I'm sort of envisioning and what I kind of want. If the picture doesn't really make justice, I do want to have some sort of round cupboards on the side here coming from the corner, a big cupboard to the side where I can at least put, well, 4 aquariums on. The Half Moon tank I want to have in the corner. It's just going to be quite cool to have the Half Moon tank in the corner, and more space here for more aquariums. And unfortunately, the other cupboards here, this cupboard on top here, also just needs to then all go. This is going to be quite an undertaking of a project, and I'm not going to be starting it anytime soon for now. As mentioned, I'm going to get rid of the terrarium first and just use that space for the actual aquarium cupboard that I have at the moment. The wall is definitely going to be a future project, so if you guys enjoyed the video, I know it's just a quick one and a lot of me talking, but do leave a like and a comment down below and tell me your thoughts on the aquarium shelf, the DIY project, if it is worth it or not. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell not to miss out on all of these future projects that I do have planned. There are a lot of projects still to come, even though the space is in a minimum, but yes, it will help the channel out so much. And on that note, I would say I'll catch you guys in the next one.